Hi, I'm Rick Conlow. Thank you for coming. We're going to talk about how to increase employee productivity, performance, and I'm going to add engagement. It's one of the key priorities for organizations today and for any manager who wants to do well. Now, take a look at this. The manager comes to the employee's desk, says, "Why aren't you working?" And the employee says, "I didn't see you coming." And we can make a joke about this, but did you know research says 70% of employees go home at night and they're not happy about their work? Wow, you probably know a few family members and friends that have that attitude. Maybe you do, because your boss is hammering on you. I'm going to give you two things you can do in your area, whether you're running the whole company or just, you got your department of 5 to 10 people. First, treat employees as partners, as people with great potential. See, the role of a leader is to bring out the best in people. So this has to be a value about how we relate to others, how we do our jobs. It comes from the heart, not from a job description. See, a manager has the title, or a supervisor has the title, but a leader has the team. Because what their goal is this: they take a servant leadership approach. First, help others be successful or help them get what they want. And then you'll be successful as a leader and you'll get what you want. Notice the order there. See, the first and only rule of leadership is that it's not about you. It's about the team. Help the team win and you win as a leader. So if we value that, we'll find ways to make that happen with coaching and training and recognition and support and ideas and listening and getting their input and, having their backs, that kind of thing. Then the second thing is more of a strategy, if you will. I call it the performance discussion. Now, it's not a performance evaluation or appraisal. Most companies have those. They're done once a year, every 6 months, and it's all about a rating in money. Performance discussion is about the employee. It's about the relationship. See, what's most important in motivating and inspiring and helping employees do a better job so they're more productive and engagement is the relationship with their direct supervisor. Because the direct supervisor has the greatest impact on their success besides themselves. So the performance discussion is something we do on a weekly basis for new people, on a monthly basis for more experienced people. It can take 5 to 15 minutes. Generally, as you do this, I found when you first started, might take 15 to 30, but over time, 5 to 15, kind of an average, maybe 10 to 15. Just depends on the employee and where they're at. Because what you're doing here is training them to think. And notice the questions. And we focus in on the goals. How you doing on your goals? How's it going here today? How's it going this week? Notice the question you ask. First you ask. It's a dialogue, not a monologue. And you ask these kinds of questions. What's going well? What's working? What are you most proud of? What isn't working? What do you need help with? What obstacles do you see? Then you ask, what questions do you have? Any concerns? And then, what can I do better to help you? Now, notice, we want to get the employee talking because it goes back to teaching them, training them to think about their job critically. Because you want their input, you want their ideas, you want their involvement. And when you get it, they own it. And they're more effective. And it's good communication to focus on the other person. We focus on them and their job and what they're doing, not about your needs and your pressures and your stress. See, your needs and your pressures and your success will be lessened when theirs is. So that's what we're trying to do, is help them through this communication process. Now, any one meeting isn't going to turn everything around. What's important is the consistency, doing it month in and month out. Month in and month out throughout the whole year. And when it comes to performance appraisal time or evaluation, there's no surprises. You already know how they're doing. They already know how they are doing. So there's some commonality there, unity there. Now, as a manager, as you ask these questions, you're going to add some comments. You're going to do your coaching and give them some guidance and adding some things maybe they missed and reinforcing them and rewarding them and recognizing them and encouraging them. All of that will come into that. But 80% of the time, they're doing the talking. You're facilitating it. You're guiding it. Powerful. I've had up to 10 direct reports. I did this. Most managers say they don't have time. In fact, I started this 20 years ago. Now more and more people are starting to do it. Why? Because it works. Because it's about how we communicate. It's about the relationship, as I mentioned. Powerful. So let me close with this. We want to do these two things. Valuing people, focusing on them, and then having the performance discussions with integrity. And integrity is a value. If you believe it, if it's genuine, you do these things. If you don't, you don't. That's how you tell. If employee engagement goes up, the productivity goes up, the performance goes up, it's because you believe in it. This is who you are. It's coming from the heart, as I said. And without integrity, leaders lack honor. Without honor, leaders never gain the trust of their team or their people and ultimately fail. And research says 82% of managers are failing out there. No wonder employee disengagement worldwide is 85%. With integrity and honor, however, the possibilities are limitless. And that's what I'm talking about. You have a great day.